I was 17 years old when I found out my stepmom needed a heart transplant, and I decided I wanted to help out in some way, shape, or form because it's very costly. And so I decided to set up a benefit show called Concert for a Heart, and I was able to obtain one of the largest local outdoor venues, and the sound and the lighting and the professionals to run it, along with the grocery stores to donate all these foods and beverages. Also, even porta potties were donated. Even the people to run security were volunteers. I was able to obtain over $10,000 from this concert for towards my stepmom's heart transplant, which was amazing. And I was only 17 years old, so it was extra cool. But I realized that all I had to do was ask for help with no expectations, and it was there. The community will pull together for you, just like Amanda Palmer presented in her presentation in TED Talks. Amanda Palmer, The Art of Asking. Now, Amanda Palmer immediately came off as personal and unexpected. She came out very silent. She came out with props, and she stood there and she just stared, and nobody knew where she was going with it or what she was doing. But then, bam, she went right into her personal story of why she was a street performer before she became a musician. And that in itself, just her being silent, acting, instantly got people intrigued in what she had to say because it was interesting. So, excellent hook in her delivery. Now, her engagement in her delivery, she's very intense, but not an intense way of like, oh, I'm over here, I'm going crazy, but an intense in a very calm way, an emotional intense, like, hey, I'm serious, but I'm excited. I want people to hear me. I want people to know what I have to say because it's pretty cool. And you also felt like you were her friend because she left that open for you. And she sits there and talks with a very straight up way about her, with her arms open. And to me, that gives you a sense that she's vulnerable, but very confident in herself. And she never came off as like she had an ego issue, that she was better than anybody. She acted like she would be your best friend as the low man on the ground. Now, this star theory that comes from Nancy Duarte's book of Resonate, Amanda Palmer did very well at in many aspects of it. She used the dramatization by using her props in the beginning, a milk crate, a hat, and a scarf, and acting it out of her being a street performer. Amazing, that it caught your attention right away. Her visual effects, which were her slides, they're very simple. No words, no nothing. They're pictures of her. Immediately, the first picture that popped up was her as the 8 foot tall bride. So that gave you the image of what she actually would look like in real life. The other one would be her talking about how grateful she is for her fans' donations, and she's standing over a bunch of food after a show like this, and you could see, oh, she's so grateful for what she has. So you see it, like a picture means a million words. She got it. Storytelling, she did an amazing job in that delivery. She, from beginning to end, she had multiple personal stories, multiple facts, and it kept you on track without losing you whatsoever. And she used sound bites quite often, but mainly one. She said, I asked. And that's all you hear pretty much throughout. I asked, I asked, I asked. You will remember that. The TED Commandments, TED, comes from the show or the videos, TED Talks, TEDTalks.com. And this is what they hand to all the presenters as they present their show, what they expect from them. And the first one was Dream Big. She did amazing with that. You could tell that she had big dreams for this. The industry, everybody was fighting her. They said, how did you make those people give you money? She said, I didn't make them, I asked them. And that really stuck out to me, and it still sticks out to me, and it's been a month. She also used the part of show that you're real. She was very real. She was very vulnerable. She was very passionate about who she was and no ego issues whatsoever. And she also used the other aspect of make a complex situation plain. She was very down to earth in how she spoke. She didn't speak in high tech words of the music industry. She talked as if she was talking to somebody that has never went to school, but they'd understand exactly what she was meaning and believed in what she had to say. Now, Amanda's presentation is almost pretty much how I want my presentation to go. I want it to have that intense feeling, that emotional, vulnerable feeling. I have a lot of personal stories in my presentation as well as she does. And that to me says, hey, I'm vulnerable. I'm just like you. We're all the same people. Things happen in life. And that makes it, to me, the audience, easier to relate to you. Thank you very much.